Hey, before we start the video, I just want to let y'all know this video was supposed to come out like right after the network test ended for Sonic Crossworlds, but your boy got sick, and I sort of forgot about this video. Feeling a lot better now. I just woke up. That's all. Really, there is no impressive gameplay going on here, but I think the commentary speaks for itself. It's also barely edited. Sorry. But without further ado, let's start the video. I like
Premise
this
one
map.
though was more flat.
No, I like the Sonic and Secret Rings reference here.
Oh, what's the reference then?
It's Dino Jungle.
Me when
Oh,
they
so
made
that's
a
just-
Sonic and this. I can't tell they made a
That's
Sonic and
cool.
the Secret Rings reference because they didn't play Seven Rings in Hand.
I did. It's one of my favorite Sonic. my
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay.
I would say no, Sna has garbage opinions.
Look! Alright,
I mean,
listen.
if you like it, you like it. But
Quit
Secret Rings is a bit of a
putting
weird
yourself
choice. Is all I'm saying.
I think
I
the
know.
storybook games are alright, you know? I don't think they're that bad, but the Secret
I
Rings
like
is
Black Knight
kind of
decently
the black
but-
sheep.
Remember is that I was like 10 when I played Sonic and the Secret Rings, and I was like, damn, this shit kind of good. That was my like first experience with a game that wasn't exactly great.
I could never get over the controls of Secret Rings. I thought the ones in Black Knight were a lot better.
I
Yes.
tried. I also think that was the first game I didn't finish. I know I'm like kind of like ragging on it, and I don't want to like put down your opinion.
No.
It's fine. I understand.
I mean, the music is pretty awesome.
Yes.
That I agree.
Yeah. Also, I just got carded. I was in first. Seriously, I got knocked down to 10.
Wow, I thought I was doing
See, I was at
horrible.
12, and then I got knocked up to 6th. So
Do they keep trying to put the color freaks from Lost World? I can't remember their real names. All I know is that they come in every color of the rainbow, and they're kind of freaky.
I never got the appeal behind this Medley 6.
Yeah,
that's because they don't have any.
Oh,
Listen.
really?
I will add one caveat, which is that Zavok is actually super well written and cool in the comics specifically, but all of his game appearances are Gerbo.
I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it.
Listen, I like Samba, but not for that reason. I like it because I get to make the excuse that we have a Dragon Ball Super character in Sonic. Because, fun fact, the same person who voices Sabok also voices Jiren.
Lamau.
That's funny. They both have about the same amount of personality.
So true. Get this, they are true.
There's at least one difference I can know. Jiren has a cool fight scene. Sabok has yet to have one.
Zavok is red.
Like I said,
Wow.
Zavok does have some good bits in the comics, but it would be nice if the games represented that at all. I can only imagine what Omega stickers look like. Man, on the top of characters who are amazing in 90-degree comics, Omega every time.
Omega's so cool,
I
dude.
swear God. I swear God.
Omega is cool.
If Omega, if there was one character I would have to say is a walking meme, is Omega in the IDW comics. Nearly everything he says can be used for something random and stupid.
Like when he gets destroyed, mostly he gets incapacitated during the Metal Virus arc, and like it's just his head hanging on Tails' wall while Tails is trying to figure out how to repair him, and then Omega's like, "You couldn't reinstall my jaw so I could bite their legs off," and Tails goes, "I'll think about it."
That's too much work. Tails, you should go with the Roomba round and just give it a knife.
Or we also got great moments like Sonic being like, "Hey Omega, we're friends, aren't we?" And Omega's like, "We are not friends."
We're cool,
We
right?
are not homies. You blue rodent.
You blue scoundrel.
T, I'm trying to get
Oh,
back on the
sorry.
road.
I saw a shadow and I took a shot. I saw a shadow and I took a shot.
You didn't hit me, but the
My
thing was,
name
I
is
was trying to get back on the
Omega,
main road,
and
and you just keep bumping me into
I
the
think
dry wall.
Roseville sucks.
Yeah.
I see colors, I shoot.
I just realized this is about
Also,
to suck
are
for
we
blood.
sure this is sand? It feels a lot more like ice.
It does. It doesn't feel. It's too slippery to be sand.
I mean,
I don't know,
you
sand
how
can be pretty slippery.
I was gonna say, do you know how slippery sand can be?
I have not been in the beach in a long time, so I wouldn't know.
Welcome to
sure.
Sands. Welcome to Sand Undertale.
San Diego.
Aerial maneuver.
Average day in San Diego.
Yeah, I love it when the pirate ghost invades San Diego.
I mean, have you not taken a history class? This is like a known part of American culture.
I was
Who
about to
was
say,
working on your
It's in
curriculum?
Diego.
I was about to say, I think this is more a reference to Pirate Storm from Secret Reigns.
Maybe.
Probably.
Wait, Christopher Rain reference?
Secret Reigns. God, I wish.
I mean, this game has references to a lot of Sonic games.
Oh yeah.
I heard Rain and I was like, holy shit, this is Rain. I love that game.
Probably
That
enough.
game's so fun.
Probably enough. It doesn't have a lot of references to classic Sonic so far.
Yeah.
Those are just like
no
occasional
Green Hill Zone.
references.
Well,
Which, you know,
there's-
I am completely fine with.
Yeah, no.
We're tired of Green Hill
I'm
Zone.
not
so
I
saying-
am the demographic being serviced by all of these like mid 2000s, early 2010s references.
You can add Green Hill Zone, but then it gets like all sandy and stuff, and then Sonic says, wow, it's kind of sandhill up in here.
More like Sandhill. What am I right?
Heartbreaking. Sonic tells
You know-
the worst joke of all time. Has to leave
Sonic-
the game.
Sonic, when written well, is like a charming underdog. Sonic, when written poorly, is like Bubsy the Bobcat.
Yeah.
Dude, they're making a new Bubsy game too. That's the worst
I
part.
know, and it looks good. I'm legit hyped for it.
Yeah, no, same. It looks. I have to get bugs. Listen,
The
even
fact-
if
You
you're
first
not
of all-
gonna-
last time where the Bubsy games looked really good, and then it came out and it was just as dog shit as the other ones.
The difference here is that it's being developed by Fabraz of Demon Turf fame, and Demon Turf is legit like a great platformer.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't be. I'm unfamiliar with that game.
It's got a lot in common. It's got a lot of DNA with like Mario Odyssey or A Hat in Time. Lots of
Yeah.
like moveset focused, movement based platforming.
Suddenly, I'm interested.
But all I want to
Exactly.
all I want to
Yeah.
know is who is getting the money to fund Bubsy?
One
It's just like-
67-year-old guy named John who really likes Bubsy.
Atari is just like, okay, we have like one intellectual property anyone even recognizes. We're going to take all the money from re-releasing our classic 2600 games for like the 6 millionth time, and we're gonna make Bubsy on an indie game budget.
Bubsy, we're gonna make you a star.
Atari still exists? I thought they went out of business. during the
No,
pandemic.
they're alive.
No.
You literally say that is literally a gag from the end of the new Bubsy 4D reveal trailer. It's like they're showing all the logos and consoles, and Sean Chiplock is Bubsy
I
and
thought
goes,
these motherfuckers went out of business.
Atari, I didn't even know they were still around. That's literally the line.
Yeah.
Atari? I didn't even know they were still around.
You have to give Bugsy this. The fact that he's still around, kicking, and even seemingly about to have a good game is freaking amazing.
Like- The
Bubsy
commitment.
somehow has the survivability of Sonic the Hedgehog as a brand, and yet none of the quality so far, and it's so funny.
Heartwarming. It was like 30-year-old video game mascot about to have his first good video game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
But also, like, people draw the comparisons, like, Spyro is dead, Crash is dead,
Rayman.
all these other 3D platformers dead, Rayman is dead.
He's like a
Meanwhile, like,
cockroach.
all these big AAA companies refuse to make 3D platformers. Meanwhile, Atari is like, can you make a game on an indie budget for like $4? And then the indies are like, sure. And he's like, alright, new Bubsy game.
you know what's the worst part? I kind of have a feeling this game is gonna succeed, and that's what makes me a little mad.
I think so.
I'm a little upset.
I'm gonna contribute to this session because, fun fact, not even this announcement came 2 days after they announced the entire Bugsy collection.
Wow.
Yes,
Like,
by
yeah,
making
you
fun of
buy
Gex,
bad
who's
video
also
games.
dead.
I love spending my money on bad video games.
Wait, but isn't there a Gex?
I don't know.
The
This is
craziest
the thing
about-
that. Yeah, no, I think you're gonna say the same thing again, but you first.
The craziest thing is the entire collection. Like, not just like all 4 games. No, all games on each of their each different version. Like,
It also
Super
has
Nintendo's-
Yeah, it also has the pilot episode of the Bubsy cartoon that never happened.
But now,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's like literally every piece of Bubsy media that exists.
pretty much.
Yes. It is the ultimate Bugsy, Lord.
And none
Also-
of them is good.
Also, I don't know how they got the budget for this. they are redoing the controls for Bubsy 3D.
Wow.
As like an optional toggle. They're like, we're going to give this terrible game slightly better controls. and re-release it in the year of our Lord 2025.
They're still not on the drop trailers, are they?
I kind of want to see. I want to get it and just see if Bubsy 3D will be a good game with better controls.
I don't think it's ever going to be a good game, but it might be a less awful
but a
game.
better game.
Yeah, let's not be crazy now.
You'd have to rip out like a large chunk of the game and redesign it from the ground up if you want Bubsy 3D to be good.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But also, that is another thing I like. I like how one the costume you can get in Bubsy 4D is just the model for Bubsy 3D.
That's sick. I love when games do that when one of the costumes is just the model from the old game.
I know, but the craziest thing is they make a joke about it, like the 3D, like, ah!
Wouldn't these outfits come with pants?
Well, yeah, because being a polygonal model is horrifying.
Trigger warning, content warning, Bubsy 3D.
I thought it was more so the fact that it's Bubsy 4D.
There's also something really funny where they showed off a few of the different outfits, and one of them is called Hedgehog style.
Wow.
Where Bubsy isn't wearing any clothes except for shoes and gloves. But they put a sensor bar on his crotch region, even though he isn't wearing pants in any of his other outfits.
It's specifically that outfit he has to get his censored, even though
he doesn't wear pants in any of his outfits. Yeah.
Yeah. How come I gotta wear a sensor bar with this outfit?
I tell ya, these game developers don't know a single thing about fashion.
I mean, definitely the vibe I get from the trailer and from the previews I've seen on the developer's Twitter, or not Twitter, they're Blue Sky, the better Twitter, is that like they're definitely going a little bit, I wouldn't go say all out, but a little bit like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
Where it's like, Bubsy is not a small, annoying child anymore. He is a washed-up 30-year-old who is trying to figure out what to do with his life.
That's a good summary.
And that's what they're doing with the game, right? It's like even his voice acting and his quips are all a little more subdued and like, you know, it's Conker's Bad Fur Day, but with Bubsy.
I'm in my 30s and I still haven't had a good game. What the hell am I doing with my life?
The thing they manufactured with Conker's Bad Fur Day, where they never released his game, so pretended he was like a long-lasting platforming mascot, they're actually just doing that with Bubsy.
Yeah, but there's actually a legacy here.
Granted, I think they're going more for T for teen than M for mature, right? I don't think he's going to be drinking alcohol and shooting Tommy guns, but it's still a really funny concept. Bubsy washed out, and everyone knows it, and everyone knows he's never had a good game, including Bubsy.
He's like a depressed 30-year-old who spent his entire 20s like going to parties and having rages and shit, and he's like, well, I can't go doing that shit. I gotta like get a job and shit. I can't keep living with my mom.
You know, there's literally a quote like that. I think it's, again, in one of those previews where, like, he picks up one of the silver yard balls, which is your classic, like, red star ring, you know, star coin collectible.
Yeah.
And he's like, ooh, the good stuff. I should blow this on. And then he stops himself and goes, I should save it and be financially responsible.
A silver yarn ball? Now to stash it for retirement. Or blow it on... No? Never mind.
Be financially responsible.
It's like, Bubsy, what were you going to blow this on?
I can't blow this on booze, man. I gotta make rent.
It's like... My guy is washed up, and everyone knows it.
How expensive it is in this economy.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
I've never had a good game in 30 years. You think I'm affording rent?
I'm very much looking forward to both the gameplay and just everything that comes from that game. I want to play a Hat in Time, except instead of a small child alien, it is Sonic the Hedgehog if he was 30 years old and washed up.
Alternate timeline where Bubsy got all the glory and Sonic never had a good game.
Alternate timeline where you're playing Bubsy Crossworlds.
Oh, Sonic, that blue hedgehog has never got a good game in 30 years.
They keep still trying to make him good.
Yeah, that does actually remind me of something, now that we brought up Hat in Time again. So, Brave Makers announced that Hat Kit is coming
Yeah.
Yes, I saw. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, finally, a reason to play this game that I bought.
Imagining
Sorry,
the
what?
alternate.
I played it once, didn't like how it feels, didn't like most of the characters, and just stopped playing.
I did find it weird how many assists there are in Freemakers, and then there's like
No
6, now 7
characters?
characters.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah,
do you want
All
to take any of these
characters, all
assists? And like,
I-
the problem is a lot of the assists are really cool, but it's like,
I get what they're trying to do. It's meant to be like a game where you mod and stuff, but like, let's take Rivals Ether for example. Sure, they also don't necessarily have a lot of that stuff, but they still at least have characters that are fun, so that way you can still have fun.
yeah, no, like Rivals has its fun workshop stuff, but it also has characters that are original that people like to play as.
Yeah. Here,
And don't get me wrong, some of the playable characters in Freemakers are awesome. Like I like Commander Video.
Yeah,
I think he's cool.
I like
But-
Fish Dungeon.
I forgot Commander Video exists.
But the roster is so small.
I actually went to college with Commander Video.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
You must be
You
really
know, it's
popular
funny
with him.
we talk about this of all times. Because you remember, you was talking about how they attempted to make, like, good Bubsy games, and then they were all bad.
Yeah.
Well, the one in 2019 was done by a different team who makes, like, licensed game platformers. But the one that came out in 2023, which was an auto runner, was actually made by the same studio that makes BitTrip. They released a Bubsy game, like, 2 or 3 years ago, and it came out, and it was done by the same studio that made BitTrip Runner and all those games.
Yeah.
Now, of course, they were given a budget of like $4, so it's not nearly as good as the BitTrip games, but
This game got a remake in 2023?
What? Midrunner?
Yeah, Trip Runner.
it did. I heard
Is it
I heard it
a
had
game?
really. It's a remake of the original game, and it includes like a level builder,
Yeah, I'm seeing this level builder.
which I hear the level builder was really good, but I didn't hear anyone talk really about the game itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Choice Provisions. They made all the BitTrip games, including BitTrip Rerunner, which came out in 2023, and they worked on a handful of licensed games, and then Bubsy Paws on Fire 2019, which was an auto runner, similar to BitTrip, but not as good.
I think the first time I ever encountered Midrunner was on the Wii.
I got the game from I got the third game on the Switch.
I was in a weird backward situation. I got Runner 2 as like a near launch title for the Wii U. I had known about BitTrip, but I never played the original Wii one, right? I really enjoyed Runner 2. Then I went back and played Runner 1, but I never got around to playing Runner 3.
I think what I like about the one on the Switch is that you could play as Charles Martinet.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
You can play it Charles Martinet?
Yeah.
But yeah, he was the narrator for the games, right? For BitTrip 2 and 3.
Yep.
Well, now.
And so they made him playable. He's just called the narrator, or like Charles, but he's basically doing his legally distinct Mario impression. It's really fun. It's really cute.
Mario?
Yeah, he's in the game. Technically.
Well, he used to.
No way! That guy was in Mario, ain't no way!
Oh man, I'm gonna miss Charles.
Oh.
Just wait till you hear about Waluigi.
What?
Also,
Guy
can I
who
say,
only
Sean
played
Chiplock?
Skyrim- Guy who only
Sean
played Skyrim
Chiplock. Yeah.
and
Oh,
knows
guys
his
only played Skyrim and Mario be like, it's the same guy?
Yo, it's the guy that voices Parthenax!
I also didn't know that Charles did other stuff. I always just knew him from Mario.
Yeah, he does other stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
he does.
other stuff.
Mario,
Yes,
the
also,
Mario is
if
definitely
I-
was his big thing though, right? Like
Yeah.
Mario, Luigi, Mario and Waluigi were all Charles.
Right,
And also,
yeah.
if I may say quickly, also in Skyrim, rather hilariously, Richard Epcar, the guy who voices Raiden in Mortal Kombat games, well, until Mortal Kombat 1 anyway,
Ah.
and the Joker, baby.
Joker, baby!
I do not have enough speed for that,
I'm so serious.
Yeah, no, Sean Chiplock is the new Bubsy voice actor in Bubsy 4D, and he's doing a great job, I think.
Yeah.
Which is really funny, because, like, Sean gets around. Like, he's like one of those, he's becoming one of those, like, prolific voice actors like Nolan North or Troy Baker, where you're just like, that's him? You know, I remember, obviously,
Who
one of
was
his
the
biggest
voice actor for
roles,
Bubsy?
Sean Chiplock,
What
his,
has he
one of his
done?
most famous roles is Rivali from Breath of the Wild.
Rivali's getting
Ra-
nice now.
the ravioli.
Ravioli.
Yes. But he also voices the Great Deku Tree from those 2 games as well.
Ah, I see.
He looks like
And he's done a lot of it.
I looked him up. He looks like a forgotten member of the Big Bang Theory.
He does, doesn't he? But yeah, no, he voiced, I think it's Reen
Bubsy
from
Bobcat in Bubsy 4D. That's what it's actually called.
Bubsy
Yeah.
4D, yeah.
They know what they were doing with the name.
Bubsy, please just let this series die already.
Nope.
Whoever's
They
funding
refuse.
it.
Atari will not let him die.
Dude, I was in first. This is bullshit.
Listen, it is a cosmic injustice that, like, Crash Reignited and Crash, like Crash 4 and Crash Insane Trilogy do well, and then Crash dies. Right?
I
Spyro
know.
Reignited Trilogy does really well, Spyro dies. Rayman Origins and Legends do really well, Rayman dies. But Bubsy, Atari will not let him die. And it is a tragedy, but it is one that I think is hilarious.
Bubsy being
No.
pumped full of like chemicals that make him not die. We can rebuild him.
In RoboCop.
We can make it better.
We can make him worse.
Dude, a RoboCop Bubsy would go hard.
Can I
Oh,
say
dude.
something? Over the years, Bubsy had just slowly became one of those characters like, God, you should be dead, but man, I'm glad you're not for some reason.
Like,
It's funny because like the original concept for the character never worked, but the idea of the character who refuses to die it's become its own thing.
yeah.
Bugsy is the epitome of, wait, didn't you die?
Yeah, but I got better.
Bubsy is the perfect inspiration for anyone to make something, because if they don't, then they'll have to forever live with the knowledge that Bubsy still exists, but what they made never will.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
Bubsy can still have a video game, then anything is possible.
If Bugsy is still alive and kicking, anything is really possible.
You're right. You know what?
You know what's also funny is that Bubsy 40 was the first announcement at Gamescom, like during their
Yeah.
big direct. That's where they're gonna start off, is Bubsy.
I think it would be really funny if in like 2050 we get Bubsy 5D and Bubsy's just like 70 years old. And
He's just an old man. Oh,
And then have
Back
like
in
a
my
Cranky
day.
Frog situation where it's like a new character, but then you can be like the old Bubsy and he's like all old and gray.
That would be really funny.
We
Yeah.
had to deal with lives. Every time we died, we had to lose a life, and when we lost all our lives, it was game over. You
Now these days we
newfangled
just got
kids-
checkpoints.
You newfangled kids only losing 10 coins on this. You got an easy kid.
Network
network
error.
error. Network
Ne-
error.
Netcode these days, I swear.
Back in my day, we didn't even have netcode. We just had net and code.
Back in my day, if we wanted to play with our friends, we had to get together in person.
that's so real, dude.
We
And someone had to use the Mad Catz controller because we didn't have enough of
Wait, I can take this joke even further. Then we would have to figure out how to connect both TVs and bring our own console. It was a pain in the neck.
Oh, local play. That's right. For that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
day,
LAN.
Guys go up and bust. Back in my day, we had LAN parties. You don't even know what the LAN stands for, do you, Buster?
I did not realize that Sean Chiplock voices Kai Keys in Guilty Gear.
What?
Ain't no
In the
way.
English dub.
Kai
That's crazy. Yeah, he voices Kai.
Oh.
French twink, Kai Kiske.
It's so true.
I love you, Kai.
Oh, that's funny. He was the main villain in Demon Turf, which is a game that the studio that is now making Bubsy 4D.
That's awesome.
So he was the main villain in their previous game, and now he's their main lead in their next game. Man, that is pretty cool. I actually re-downloaded Demon Turf lately because I want to play it out, give it another playthrough.
Demon Turf?
It's the platform I was talking about. It's like high
Oh.
movement and tech focused.
Yeah.
It's the team that made Demon Turf for Baz. They're making Bubsy 4D. Oh, weird. He voiced Gunvolt,
Oh.
but only in one of the Gunvolt
Cool.
games. Ah, great. Okay. I might. We're gonna try one more time, but if this fails, I think I'm gonna take a break from the racing for now.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
I love Chibi Angry Shadow. Very good.
I'm the coolest. I'm the coolest. I'm the coolest.
I do love the idea of like a Shadow Fumo being playable in this game.
Can we have chibi versions of the characters as costumes?
That'd be sick.
That actually reminds me. So I was like looking at YouTube and found out something that's wild. The only DLC character that will have a voice is gonna be Miju.
Aw, what?
I mean, that's unfortunate, but of all the characters to have a voice, the character who literally has a vocalizer seems like a good choice.
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
you don't gotta pay anyone. You do it yourself.
You gotta pay for the licensing, but
True.
yeah, just boom. There you go. Ah,
Alright.
that's it. 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah. Wait, I'm still in the game. Okay, I
I'm not.
gotta win this for you two. I don't.
Do it for us.